don't know where to look.
Check, check. One of those. Check, 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 check this out. Okay, so. Awesome. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's happening, man? Dude,
Is all good?
spend some time, man.
Larry Hamilton in the house. So
Yes.
thank you, brother, for
Yes.
being here, bro.
Dude, thanks for the invite, man.
That's awesome. How do you feel, bro?
Dude, I feel gracious that you invited me out here in New Rochelle.
That's cool.
Coming from the Metro North, Grand Central, getting
Oh,
it
shit.
going.
Larry's from the city, just so you know, because, I met him in the Bronx,
Dude, what are we talking about? How many years ago now? Like,
2016.
dude, we go way
Yeah.
back.
That was awesome, I think. I was exploring, because that was my neighborhood at that time when I came to this country. Bronx, that neighborhood is Troxneck, right?
Frostneck, was that the first neighborhood you arrived in from Ecuador?
Say again?
Was that the first neighborhood you started
Yes.
in? That's amazing.
That was
Dude.
my first, yeah. And I always say this because I was looking always to connect with more instructors,
Right.
to be. I'm a trainer, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna find something. And pretty close was a Zumba big thing in. It was not a restaurant. It was like a.
Zumba was massive. The restaurant was Muscle Maker Grill.
Yeah, that was a restaurant.
Got people to come in and eat healthy, and then in the back was the gym, LH Transformations.
It was weird because I saw the Zumba thing. I go in and I ask for if it's a gym or something. It's a restaurant in the front.
Right.
But then you go all the way through the restaurant, and the last part you open and it's LH Transformation.
Boom. Transforming the lives in
Larry
a
in the
700 square foot studio, dude.
Oh, that was amazing. I
Yeah.
did to enjoy because actually, I think I was looking for something, and if you are looking for something, you find something, right?
Most stuff. That's the universe. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, so I'm a trainer. I do group fitness classes, but I'm also a trainer. So I meet Larry, and he hired me. Ha!
Dude, we met at an Animal Flow workshop.
Animal Flow Workshop. That's
I
why.
came in to
Yes.
take it. I took it
Oh, that's
maybe a
why.
couple months early, and I came in again.
Yeah.
You were there, and I bought. Remember, I don't know if you remember this. I bought this weird long stick, the Zajac
I
stick.
have some videos, guys. I have some videos, bro. Yeah.
And you're like, yo, what are you doing with this? It was like lunchtime. He's like, what are you doing with this stick? And we started playing around with it, learning about you, learning about me. And then he's like, where are you from? Where's your studio? He's like, dude, I live down the block. And I said,
Oh, thank you for reminding me that,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, because actually we met in the Animal Flow certification in the city.
Right.
It was held in the Mercedes Club.
that gym is beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful in the city. And I meet him, and I was crazy because I always, you take my attention. You took my attention. It's like, this guy looks cool because back in the day, you used to have more beard,
Dude.
like a longer beard.
They used to call me James Harden,
You look like a Kimbo,
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice, yeah.
Rest in peace, Kimbo.
Yeah, I know. He's resting now.
Yeah.
And you used to have rastas,
Dude, I had the dreads.
Yes, rastas. I said the dreads. Yeah, longer dreads. Like I don't know how you.
I
Man,
spent
that was like crazy.
5 years not
Yeah.
doing a damn thing to my beard and hair, and that's what
I
happened.
always remember him eating and with something here. No, it's not true. But
It might be. It might.
It's just a joke. But it's I think to keep that like good, take time, right?
Dude, I'm like I said, I didn't care. I was in a position where I was trying to run a gym, trying to understand the business. Being a trainer and an instructor is very different.
And business owner, though.
And being a business owner. So I did not care the way I looked. I just wanted to get things in order, pay bills, and grow this thing, man. So that's the face
It
we
was so
saw.
cool. Yeah, and actually, it was like it's just me, Pocho trainer. So I love to hang out, to train actually, because I'm a trainer. And the best thing ever that we used to do is to get together and train.
Dude,
Fuck,
powerful.
that was awesome. Sometimes we play with kettlebells, animal flow, some balance. Remember these things? Oh wow.
Dude, you was a wizard on this thing. Handstands,
Yes.
planches, everything.
But that was cool because it's how we use our own strength to play with dumbbells, kettlebells, and also challenge our own resistance sometimes. You know, you will put time, and I think I have a video though working together.
I have plenty. I have a ton. I still got them.
Oh, that's awesome. So we have Larry Hamilton in the house. So
Yes.
the Animal Flow guy in the city. So he's taking over though.
I'm your
Tell
dude.
me something about that.
Yes, I'm your dude. I am one of 3 regional leaders in New York City. All that means is when there's a workshop in New York City, I come and assist and I help you out. And then if you're looking to test out, I'll get you where you need to be if you're looking to test out. So that's what a regional leader does. I support, and I am all about Animal Flow.
He's the sensei though
Yeah.
of Animal Flow. So that's cool because I remember I didn't speak English at all when I came to this country, and you know, to have a friend that he doesn't speak Spanish though, nothing, right? Nothing. Hola.
I understood a little bit.
A little bit.
¿Cómo estás? Poquito.
Un poquito. Un poquito. Un poquito. Pero that was awesome because I learned through training and teaching
Dude.
and doing things. And sometimes, you know, I didn't figure it out that it was just doing things. That's it. I was not thinking about it. And collaborating a lot. Remember? Like, let's go to the park. Let's do an event here, there. And people was excited, remember?
You was down for it all. People were excited because you was excited. Yeah.
It's like brand new guy in New York City as a trainer. What we do, we help people, right? So we get excited when it's people in the room.
That's how you get the energy.
That's
At least
yes.
that's what I say. If you give me energy, you have my energy.
Exactly, it's back to back.
Yes.
And that's why we are here today. So we're gonna talk about Animal Flow.
Let's do it.
And I have couple questions to the master. Or the ayudante, master, I don't know. Sometimes we put words, but it's weird to say it. I think to me it's just experience sometimes, and just be doing it like a lot of times and getting better, and the talking, the moving, how you project that energy, and also how you communicate.
Right, for sure. I think just piggybacking off what you're saying, roles are roles. Like if you want to pick up a role and that's how you live your life, if you are the master of something, I think that's how you want to live your life, cool. But I think the way to live is to share. So with Animal Flow, I think I am an abundant sharer of the system. And you may call it, he's regional leader.
It's not obsession though.
I am just
a little bit. I think we have everybody a little bit of obsession.
Yeah, man. So let's dive in, dude.
Cool. So what are the core values of
Dude,
Animal Flow?
Animal Flow, we keep it simple, but simplicity doesn't mean it's easy. The first pillar of Animal Flow, we call it 4 pillars of Animal Flow. The first one is connection or communication. And that connection can simply happen by just getting your hands and feet on the floor or getting this amazing connecting body to move, right? Communication can be a cognitive communication as well. A lot of times you're not able to connect with yourself, right? I don't know if you have clients like this, they want to start meditating, but they have no ability to sit still. So Animal Flow gives you that focus to connect and communicate with your mind. So that's the first one. The second one, and you can attest to this as a trainer, it helps out with performance. So let's just say you're multi-talented, but let's say if you only were a yoga instructor, Animal Flow can fill the wheelhouse of building strength, whereas a yoga instructor focuses a lot on static stretching. Animal Flow can fill the wheelhouse of muscle endurance, strength training, power training, and of course incorporate those flexibility moves you do in yoga. Now I have clients in the city that play golf, so we're gonna fill the wheelhouse that they need for that rotational sport, power, rotational sport, muscle endurance, stability, a lot of stability with that system. So the second pillar, once again, is performance. And with all those factors of performance, the third one is resiliency. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to build.
That's huge.
Like we're the OGs right now, man. How long you been training?
Don't tell me that now, bro.
I got like 15 years in the game, and I'm not gonna lie to you, my knees hurt sometime, man.
The whole body is not just the knees, bro. You're just getting focused in that little part.
Right. So if I'm feeling it, I know my clients are feeling it. So the third pillar is pretty important to my clients, and it's resiliency. Building a resilient body, taking your body through those measures and time under tension and practice, so you can be here at however old you are, whatever that is. I think age is up here anyway, but building a resilient body so you can do the activities that you enjoy. The last one is right here, man. Community.
Community, fellowship.
Getting together. You've seen it. Animal Flow has brought me around the world. It's a movement system where you can do it by yourself, but it has an amazing movement system where it's about 15,000 instructors across the world. Connecting through social media, that's the community, but when you're able to connect with different lives, different people from different countries, that's where it all comes together, and that's probably the most favorite pillar for me.
That's awesome, bro. So thank you for sharing. And I'm just gonna go for the last part that you said, like to connect with other people in other communities, countries. And we are in New York City, actually. To me, moving to this country, it was that. Because actually, it's a lot of people here from all over the places. Sometimes, you have to adapt and get, through different experiences. But I love the city. And when you are in the city, you have restaurants, you have communities even from different, people and countries.
Right.
And it's actually to get to interact. And as a trainers, remember your studio, you have Hispanic people, most of them.
90%.
Yes, 90%. Yeah. But they are born here, so they are, both nationalities, but also you have sometimes, people from other places, Chinese people,
sure.
Asians.
For sure.
Whatever, Russians. I used to have, Greek people. It's a lot. It's different. So
right.
It's just like, that's what comes to my mind right now.
It's a melting pot.
Yeah. But with fitness, call it how you want, classes, fitness, workouts, trainings, hangouts. That's the idea. It's community and be able to be with more people and enjoy one particular thing that we have in common,
right.
maybe.
Right.
Or, just share something and open our minds to be able to connect.
That's what we're here for, dude.
Yeah, bro. So I have another question for you. How you build the class?
So, yeah, I don't know if you're watching this, maybe you Googled it, but looking at Animal Flow from afar, it may look like a type of martial arts. It may look like even breakdancing. But when you break it down simply, it's 6 components. All right. Since it is your hands and feet on the floor, most likely people have not touched the floor since they've started walking, intentionally, right? So the first component is mobilizing your wrist, right? A deep way to connect to your body, do a couple wrist drills. This is one right here. This is another one we do. And there are a few more. Definitely reach out if you want to learn about wrist mobility drills. Great for just typing a lot. So that's the first one.
Clicking,
typing, signing off the Zoom. The next one is getting the body kind of turned on and activation.
Like,
right. And it really is an activation. You've never done it before. So it involves the 4 foundations of Animal Flow. So you have a beast position, you have a crab position, right? You have loaded beast, and you have deep ape. Maybe you can do like a segment of what those positions are, but these are ways we get activated in Animal Flow. And the way we do it is going through contralateral lifts. In layman terms, opposite hand, opposite feet while you're in a beast or crab position. That really turns on the system immediately. So that's the activation component. After that, depending on what is in the flow, we do something called form-specific stretches, and that kind of just helps you get the body longer and looser. It could feel like a stretch. It could feel like a dynamic stretch. It could feel like a mobilization drill, or if you haven't done any movement like that, it could feel pretty interesting with your body, right? The next one is switches and transitions. This is where the flow comes to life, right?
That's beautiful.
You're taking that, if you are on a yoga mat, you're taking that piece of yoga mat and you're moving off the mat, right? You're taking this piece of information from on the floor to maybe lifting one limb at a time and shooting out this direction, moving this way, that way, and brings the flow to life. Or you could just make it a drill. So a lot of the trainers maybe do like a kettlebell swing to one of the most, at least in my opinion, the most great looking exercise, a side kick through, right? After that, we have this is the 5th one, traveling forms. And I just want to plug in this real quick. Animal Flow has nothing to do with animals at all. At all.
That's for the acceleration. That's good, bro.
Right.
Tell me why.
So at least the way I've been taught to share this movement system, it's to connect to that human animal. that intrinsic animal of knowing where to be, what to do, and validate everything that you do in life makes sense. Quick sidebar: it's you have a dog or a cat, so your cat coming in here. Cats don't need to.
They feel it.
The cats don't need to go. How do I be a cat? Cats just know how to be.
I know.
So Animal Flow gives the participant the opportunity to connect to that human animal, which leads me to the fifth component is traveling forms. Traveling forms make you move and gracefully go through the floor. You might try to mimic the animal, like you're trying, like I'm gonna tap into that inner animal, but you're not trying to be
tiger.
the animal. Right, you can tiger. Sidebar, do you have a spirit animal?
You asking me? If I have
Sidebar,
it?
yeah, do you see an animal?
I don't have animal, but I have my dragon.
There we
So-
go. There we go. That I mean, that's a beast of an animal for sure.
But it's not real. But if you know about like dragons and the whole thing, it's huge.
Yeah.
So it's movement
Yeah,
and it's a lot of things.
I'm with that. I'm with that. And I always throw that at people just to make sure they understand. We're not talking about animals, but there's a component where I am trying to mimic my dragon animal. I am trying to mimic. I'm a turtle. Right? I'm a turtle. I'm also
Turtle? Why?
the
You gotta
tur-
go slow.
Okay, so turtles when they're born,
Okay.
they have to make this epic battle. I watch a lot of Discovery Channel, right? So there's this epic battle of them trying to
Space.
get to the sea, and a lot of them die. A lot of them die on the way. So
You
right
are
off the bat,
the fighter.
I was a premature baby. I was born at 7 months,
Yeah, I got you.
and I made it, right?
Nice.
So
That was the first battle.
that's the first battle. And then there's a lot of times, and you can attest to just being an entrepreneur, you're alone a lot of the times. Sea turtles are alone most of their time.
People they call them wolves.
Right.
Like wolf.
They could be a wolf, but sometimes wolves have packs. They have the lone wolf, and I think there is a resonation with wolves and sea turtles, but I think I'm more of a turtle because, and they just like super friendly, and they actually know, they have like an encompass mechanism of where to go. They're for their navigation. So I may look like I'm alone, but I know exactly what I'm doing, where I want to go. So that's my
That's awesome.
spirit animal. Lastly, before we go into animals, so that's the fifth. The fifth component is traveling forms. The final one is the way we put the flows together, and that's called flows. There are 3 ways to put flows together.
Before you go, explain me pretty quick what it means flow. Because actually that word, it's everybody's talking about the flow, even in
Mhm.
music.
Right.
When you're talking, doing whatever, but it's not just in music. You use flow everywhere,
Right.
all the time. If you are,
I think flow is one of those beautiful words. Is interchangeable. So it is art. It is music. It is movement. So flow in the realm of animal flow is taking those 5 components we just talked about and putting
Connect.
them into that connection. So there is no stopping. Also, there is no thinking. There's a point where in a flowish journey, they can free flow, where they're just going with
we
whatever
just
they feel.
experienced that today. 'Cause
Right.
we were doing a little bit of flow. And I do myself a little bit, for my workouts, but
Mhm.
but he has the ultimate, coaching and actually when you get with an expert you can see it's just like you see the way how they talk, you see the way how they move, and it's just be with an expert is a mentor, so it's like you learn or you pick up things easier because the way how they communicate. And today was like that because I was doing my the movements and everything, but it's the way how do the things and how you move your body, but sometimes the cues and the way how you perform the move is your way to move, but it is not sometimes a good way to move. So you have a coach and actually make you feel, understand the why, the movement, and it connects with the breathing and everything, right? So I was a little lost today, but it is what it is.
No,
So
you did good.
to get into a flow, then I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit of practice because I've been practicing, but to get into a flow, no thinking and doing the movements,
Most stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, and like just to keep reiterating myself, animal flow is a movement system, right? And there may be people that want to explore it, and maybe the move is not animal flow. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just not animal flow. So I may see something and I'll just go, cool. I may not correct it because I don't know if you're practicing animal flow, right? What if you're limiting that person just for being in a state of flow, going back to the word flow? Leave them alone, let them flow. But if you want to learn animal flow, maybe here's the little nuance to make this an animal flow move.
I think eventually we have to get deeper in that, concept of flow, because there's a lot of things going on there. But practice make easy to get in a flow.
Boom.
Whatever, right?
Right.
If you want to go biking, you practice, you flow.
Right.
If you want to go skating, you practice, you flow.
Right.
So it's all about that, right?
Yeah, definitely. Couldn't agree more.
So the last question for Mr. Larry. Thank you, guy. Thank you, brother, for being here.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay, so how Animal Flow did impact your life?
Massively. To the point where I joke around and say, put my money on a retainer because I'm gonna pour everything into it. If you're going across the world, across the country, I travel. Most of my trips are for Animal Flow. It's pretty awesome with this community that you can go anywhere in the world and find a flowist. So that's the first thing. And the second way is the way it affects my professional fitness career, where I've developed my own ethos or core values, right? The first one in my core values that I share with my clients is dynamic meditation. It gives them...
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's kind of a new thing, 'cause you came in with, the industry. I've been in the industry, I don't want to, it's different things. You always find styles, machines, people, instructors, mentors. I don't know. It's a lot of things. But to me, we're going back to basics. So how to use the body, even how to use words,
right?
And how you understand those words in your body on the practice of Animal Flow. So
most stuff, yeah. And to reiterate, the way Animal Flow has affected my fitness career is what I've noticed with people, and you probably notice this too. A lot of the fitness classes offered allow people to disconnect from their body. They go into a HIIT class, and this is not bashing any HIIT class. I love a good HIIT workout. They make them disconnect. They don't want you to know what's going on. The music is loud. The exercises are really hard and difficult, and you leave with a great sweaty workout. What Animal Flow does, or any movement system that is a practice, it makes you tune in. And for my first pillar, it's dynamic meditation, because you get to move and be able to connect with your body. You want to be able to do that. That gives you that intrinsic feeling, or that human animal kind of feeling.
We go back to the flow, right?
Right. The second way I like to think about my pillars and how Animal Flow has helped me connect is fellowship. I'm big in connecting with people, sharing Animal Flow, even a way to connect deeper with my clients. Now, I'm not biased, but if you don't do Animal Flow with me as a client, I feel like we lost a little bit of connection, and that's all right. I'm gonna get you fit. But the clients that do enjoy Animal Flow, we get those 6 packs, we burn all the calories, we build strength. So it's the fellowship. That's the second one.
I think that's important, bro. So I think we need that in our lives. I think, so we gotta keep doing it. So I think that make us stronger, and also, keep us mentally fit.
Can't agree more. And I feel like I've hacked the system with my third one. So my third pillar is you got to make fitness. I think you can, everyone needs to move, right? But you got to make fitness fun, and it has to be a practice. So with those things, fitness needs to happen. Everyone needs to do something. Making it fun, you fire off those fun dopamines, make the brain enjoy what you're doing. And if you make it a practice, you're taking away the goal of, I got to lose weight. I got to lose body fat. I got to do this. We take away from that measurement, and now you're just practicing. And with all that practice, you engage all these awesome
Thank
tissues.
you for that, bro.
Right. And with that performance, you burn calories, you lose weight, you build strength. Make it a fun practice.
It's just thank you, bro. That's awesome. The last one, that's powerful, because I think, I always say that I'm a movement practitioner. So, it's to be a trainer, but also to be a trainer, be on the field, practicing, and right now I'm not thinking like to be in shape, like wow, crazy, because I actually did it. Sometimes we go through ego.
For sure.
And you want to go like, whoa,
Get my six pack
packs,
on.
and wow, I want to pose and I see myself. But now, I think it's more to me maintenance. I want to be active. I want to be able to do whatever I want. Maybe
Right.
running, biking, kettlebells. I can go maybe karate, capoeira, animal flow, but be able to enjoy sharing, not showing off.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I can do this, but you want to learn? Join us.
Man, I'm just amazing. You just named so many amazing modalities that it's really hard to do. I do this. No, that's pretty awesome.
I didn't say I do this. I can practice that.
Yeah. Yeah. Then the last one, I think it's pretty simple to understand, and it's the 80-20 rule. Do everything I said 80% of the time, and whatever you consider unhealthy or just a habit that is not keeping you healthy, do it 20% of the time. And I think that's essential for everyone's mindset.
That's awesome, bro. So, thank you for being here.
Yes.
How people can find you in social media
Yeah, man. Well, you can find me here in Francisco Studio
right now?
right now, live in action.
Yeah.
I am Move with LH on Instagram. I'm pretty much only on Instagram, Move with LH. If you want to connect on Facebook, Larry Hamilton is a good handle to follow. And I do offer virtual experiences at beyondthefitnessstudio.com.
Okay, so thank you. You guys can follow him if you want to start your practice of animal flow. We have Larry Hamilton. He's gonna be always open to help you, and we're gonna be doing things, right?
Yes,
so,
sir.
guys, stay tuned. My name is Francisco. This was your Pocho Trainer podcast. Thank you for being here. I always invite people to talk, topics about mind, body, and spirit, how you connect those, and to enjoy life. So, bro, thank you for being here. Ciao, everybody. See you next time.
Peace.